started.
This is not the DJI Osmo 360. Of course, this is not a 360 camera. I will just tell you by the end of this video what is this camera that I'm using for today's vlog. But now I have this mic here, which is the Boya Magic. I'm really enjoying this one for the moment. And yeah, let us start. Hello everyone, I hope you're good. In today's video I'm not going to talk about the DJI Osmo 360. I posted just few minutes ago, well, during this day, just after the release, a quick video about the Osmo 360, and I'll be testing this camera more in deep later on in few days and so on. So today is gonna be just a casual vlog, like how I like to call it, a walk and talk. And as you notice, this is a windy day and I'm using this Boya Magic here with the wind muff on top of it. I really like this one because even this transmitter unit is so small, and it's like somehow a lavalier mic that you can put on top of your shirt. The design is perfect in my opinion. From the clouds here in the sky, we can notice that there will be a thunderstorm later on today. They announce some heavy rains as well. I hope I will not have leakage on the balcony like I had a few days ago. I tried to fix it, but anyway, I hope I will not have another kind of leakage on the balcony when it will start to rain. A few days ago I started this kind of series on my channel, the talk and walk thing, and I'm enjoying it a lot because this is a window for me to go outside, to enjoy the walk, to enjoy the weather, whether it's windy or sunny or whatever, but to enjoy the outdoor, to discover the area, the new neighborhood, and to talk to you, to share with you some thoughts and maybe share with you just what I have in my mind. Maybe this is not interesting for you at some moment, but yeah, it's a way to communicate, it's a way to stay in touch, me and you together, to have this like kind of window where we are away from everything related to camera gears and so on, so I don't think about my deadlines, about the date to deliver my videos for my clients or my photos for my clients and so on. So this is just a place where I can breathe. And as I was saying, I'm really enjoying these videos that I'm making, these vlogs, these walk and talk things, to the point that I'm really thinking about starting a new channel just for this kind of videos, so they will not interfere with my camera tech related videos, because of course this will affect somehow the statistics of my channel. But what do you think about that? Do you think I keep them on the same channel, or I just create another one? And if I create another one, will you join my journey there as well? Let me know down below. The road here, the path is quite nice. Lots of fruitful trees around, lots of trees, lots of kind of nature growing everywhere. But there was a place here, it was clean a few days ago, and now it's full of electrical cables, plastic and copper and so on. And that's weird. I never saw things like that here in France before. But maybe, well, I don't know. I think because maybe we have lots of constructions here in the area. Maybe they are just gathering them here to throw them maybe another day. I'll come tomorrow to check if they are still here. But that's really weird to see them. And do you remember a few days ago I told you that this spot here is quite nice to make some photos? So now I'm thinking about waiting here a little bit just to see the train passing, just to see where it will pass. And I'm hearing a train. I don't know if it's coming this way or not, because this is a very nice spot for some photography, for some train photography, even at slow shutter speed, with like moving or with motion blur in the photo. That will be nice. And here this is a field, I think it was wheat before, so that could be a very nice location also for some portrait photography, well, maybe next year. So yeah, I'm just discovering the place, the area, to see and to have my frames somewhere, you know, so I can know exactly what to shoot, when to shoot and where to shoot. So the train was not passing here, and I spent maybe 15 minutes waiting for another one, and apparently there is no train on this way at this time of the day. I have to check the schedule for the next time. That will be better. And of course, once I left that place and I moved forward a few hundreds of meters, the train passed. But at least now I know at what time. And I have just to check the schedule, as I was saying before, so I can know exactly the perfect time for my shot. And as I've been saying before, this kind of walk and talk is very interesting so far, because now I'm at 4 kilometers just by walk, just to enjoy the outside, to discover the area and to talk to you. So if I can maintain this rhythm, that will be perfect, because as I said in a previous video, I want to go to exercise more, but I have just some pain in my leg, and that's really annoying. Whenever I start to run, I can feel it immediately, and that's not something well, fun to have, especially if you would like to exercise more and to do some more outdoor activities. And by the way, in about 10 days from now, or maybe a week from now, yeah, I'm going to London. I have few stuff to do there, and I'll be visiting the Insta360 store in London, and I might be sharing some cool things from there as well. So if you're interested in the new cameras, the new tech from Insta360, keep an eye on this channel. I'll be talking about more stuff in the upcoming days, and I'll be showing you more stuff as well as from DJI in about, well, I hope that the Osmo 360 will arrive tomorrow, because normally they say 24 hours. But anyway, whether it's tomorrow or Saturday, that will be nice, and then I'll start using it and playing with it. And yeah, by the way, I expect another product to be released by mid-August. I cannot talk more about it, but there's something coming by mid-August as well. And by the way, I was thinking just now about something. Well, actually DJI just released the Osmo 360. We are July 31st, and well, everyone is whether on vacation, whether ready to go for the vacation, or came back from his vacations. So I don't think that this camera, and with the schedule, with the release schedule today, that this camera is the camera meant to be used for these vacations. Last year and the year before, we were like talking about the date of releasing the action cameras just after the summer vacation. That was not ideal, and we were talking about why not changing the dates for the spring so people can test the cameras before they go on vacation for the summertime. But now this one just came at the middle of the summer. I don't think this is the perfect timing for that. What do you think, guys? And also for the cameras that are coming mid-August, well, around mid-August, I'm quite sure that these cameras will not sell very well for this period, for the launch period. Probably they might sell well for the autumn, for the fall season, for the vacation during the fall season and the winter season. But yeah, I wish that they were released maybe in spring, just like the Insta360 X5, and that's why this camera is so popular, and also the X4 and the X3 and so on, because I think that the release date is very important in this kind of cameras and this kind of stuff. I just had this idea on my mind, and I want to know your thoughts about it as well, because it feels so weird, so odd to wait for the 31st of July for the release of the camera, to order it, and then to go directly with it on the vacation without knowing how it works and what are the best practices with the camera and this stuff. For example, I'm going in a week from now, and if I don't have any knowledge about cameras, I'm sure that I want to be buying this one today and risk the delivery date to be after my departure on the vacation. And that's something, well, I hope that DJI will listen to this and change their time schedule to make it like accessible for everyone to use it for their vacations. Because once again, I'm quite sure that we won't see many videos about this camera during this summer season, just because the date is not perfect in my opinion. But that's only my opinion. Let me know yours down below. By the way, have you guessed which camera I'm using in this video? I don't want to make it like a mystery camera or whatsoever, and I'm not just playing with you on it, but I just want you to have a guess to see whether you guessed it right or not, because the main thing in these kind of videos is not the cameras, because you can go out with any camera or anything that can record videos. Another train passing, and you can have fun, you can learn things, you can discover areas. You don't need the latest and greatest every time, you don't need the high-end gears, and you don't need all the new stuff that we are seeing on the internet. Every single camera brand is making many releases per year just to push you to pay more money and to invest more and to buy new stuff. On the other side, all the ecologists are saying that this is very bad for the globe, for the weather, for everything. So yeah, this is not about cameras. You can get anything that you have, maybe your smartphone, and you can go start your journey, start experiencing this funny thing that is called vlogging. Whether just on your own in an empty roads or in the city, in the neighborhood where you live. Yeah, so that was it for today. Now I'm going back home. Thank you for watching. And by the way, this one was the Canon PowerShot V1. I just noticed that it was on the shelf since I moved to this new house, so I took it, and yeah, I am enjoying it a lot, even though we don't have the shallow depth of field and so on, but it's working very well. And it could be a camera that you can use for your vacations if you are still wondering which one you can get. This one is a very good option. Ciao for now.